just going to need to have a talk with you all. If everyone would come. Hi, Turkey. Nice for you to come. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Brendan Stevens. Okay, for some of you who have come, I need to have a talk with you all. And it's going to be a little hard. Well, sorry, I'm just not used to have that kind of live stream, and especially like just like from us and when Turkey talked about what happened with Corpse Syndrome, and let's say I was like in a bit of a situation with a friend, and sometimes it happened like almost recently. So do you guys ever know that there's some artist that you looked up to, especially some that you were following in some community, until you found out that they did some terrible things? Ah, damn it. Hold on a sec. Alright, sorry about that. It's just my brother gave me a snack. Hello, Miles. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of videos about how people did some crimes in the art community, and including one female artist known as Simo Finks, who did some like Sonic fan arts. And let's just say I liked her artwork until I kind of lost track of her artwork, and I didn't hear from her again until I heard some news. It was really hard, and I didn't believe that what she did to the minor, and I know that then I never do some terrible things to minor then, because I am completely aware of those situations, and I'm not that type of person. And it's just saying that some people would do terrible things, but there to be their egoism and putting something twisted in their minds. Well, a lot of things were a bit towing on me, including one of my friends. Back in let's just say back in late 2022 and early 2023, we dealt with one person who was trying to end his life, and we tried to convince him not to. And he just keeps coming back and keeps bothering us, which is. I tried to talk with both of them, and especially when I don't want to choose sides, and it was hard, and it was hard when there was someone who was trying to end themselves, and when you convince them not to, I had to keep pushing forward, and that was when I had enough. I blocked him, and we never spoke of him again. But after that, it went bad, and my friend, lost his art skills that he was supposed to with comics and quizzing the art edits. And it was hard for him, and I tried to help him out. Especially when you're trying to help those you care, and it was hard, and especially when you're a Christian. Again, I'm sorry that you had to hear me from all of that. Are you sad? Well, yeah. I know that I know I'm crying. I'm sorry. I just don't usually cry in front of people. And I'm trying to be strong for others, and especially to my friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As I was saying, we try to forget all about that guy who tried to end himself so many times. And one of my friends was trying, and he tried so hard because he has his anger issues, and sometimes he would yell at me for no reason, and sometimes he would take his anger out on me because of a lot of things happened to him, especially from that person. I was working on introducing Akima until I saw this. Oh yeah, Akima from K-pop Demon Hunters. So fast forward for 2024. I was just minding my own business until someone who I thought was one of my friends was doing impersonating and on Discord, and Let's just say my first Discord account got hacked and I tried to get it back, but it didn't work out. So I ended up having my new account, and that's how I try to keep myself safe from the hackers. So I wouldn't have to fall for that account. But my friend, he was scammed and hacked too, but he got his first account back. And as I say, for custody years that he was having problems with himself, had problems at his home and at school. And I'm always there to help him out, and he is like a brother to me. And sometimes it would be hard for me to try to keep myself assertive. And sometimes his aggressive were getting in his way. And let's say that he's trying his best to do drawings, including fan art that he like. And a lot of things have been hard for him recently. My past was also not good. I had problems. Like I got bullied a lot in my school, but thankfully the bullying is all gone now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Turkey. I'm sorry to hear that, Turkey. I was kind of a bit bullied too, but it didn't happen to me a lot. But it did happen to my friend. He was bullied at the time at school, and whenever he get told off by some teachers or something he thought that was rude, he would go mad. And I would say that a lot of things happen to us on DeviantArt, including Discord, and that there were some people were trying to like take us down, and some people were talking trash and saying such things and talking about some fetish stuff. I just didn't like that, and so I had to block them. I was bullied a lot, which is also the reason why I'm stepping away from my friends and not talk to them, even my close friends. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. You have my condolences, Turkey. And I know that my friend is trying so hard. He's trying to be positive. And most role plays we did was we did some role plays before, and let's just say some role plays that when he became like aggressive and do some killings and all stuff, and because he was putting in way too much since he saw so much violence in videos and movies. And including that when he was trying to have his
own way, which he was trying to things get perfect and Cody having troubles with his family. I might have a bit troubles with our family, but we still work it out. And for recently, he would be like aggressive. He would say he hates me, but then he would like apologize. And sometimes I wonder if he's ever going to change. And a lot of things just, and a lot of that just happened for a couple of years. And I'm trying to be assertive to him, and except I can't help but feeling sensitive, which is hard. It's because he was bullied at school, and because of how people treated him differently for the past makes him do things. And that's just something that I've been trying so hard to help him out, and it's just sometimes it's hard to stay positive, and even though when you're this sensitive, like having emotions. Bullying is also the reason why I have anger issues, and you see me angry a lot. My school was nothing but pain. Yeah, I know that feeling. Sometimes I was like afraid about letting my guard down when making friends and quickly meeting some people who would follow me. And I see some good people who respect me and follow me and also respect my boundaries. That's why you have anger issues, Turkey. I get it now. We all have anger issues, and it is something that we can relate to. So, I guess you all know what I want to talk. What I have talked about. Sometimes it will feel good to speak about it and let it all out with people you trusted and knowing that they even knowing what you're going through. I'll late payment. Oh, what's the issue? Oh, hi. I just talked about the issues with 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 my friend, my bro. You might figure who it is. He just had some bad days and he might have some anger issues around me. But the thing is, I still care for him, and he's like a little brother to me, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help him get through some hard times. Yeah, him. I just say a lot of things happened to me today. Like I had to go to the program to see like one place that had some printings for shirts, bags, and posters and all that. And John, and well, you know that he was waiting for me, and I tried my best, but I just don't want to be distracted. Anyways, I'm so sorry that you had to hear me for all that. I try to be tough, but sometimes you need to break out of the shell. Thankfully, I have friends that care for me, also my who's standing by my side, and of course, you and the fear who is by my side from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Yeah, it is good to hear, Turkey. I appreciated that we met and how we worked together for your projects. Just give me a moment. I need to clear my face. Okay, I'm back. I just take off my nail. That's good, honey. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, I guess I'm done talking about that. Now we should look on the positive side.
You can share stuff about the Scrap Turkey Black Saga episode 8 series. Also, the release date for SGT Losing His Mind. The episode will be out in December.
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that. So, anyways, after his live stream, Turkey had to talk with me about the latest updates about SMTT Mario the Music Box Arc Episode 2. Well, let's just say that Episode 2, Losing His Mind, will be released this Saturday after a long delay. Yeah, the Music Box Arc is still happening. I hope you guys will be seeing this on Saturday. And it's with Mr. Puzzles and Serena and Anna. And for the Turkey Black episode 8, there was a scene that was scrapped before we actually have the scene where Mr. Puzzles and Mickey eventually met. And when Mr. Puzzles says that he didn't want to be a villain anymore and he wants to change, and surprisingly he wants to change as human, but not as a humanoid TV cyborg monster. And Mickey sees that and she is able to give him a chance. And as Puzzle's about to have a chance with her, until both of them got stabbed. Right before they even become friends. And yeah, it was shocking because let's just say Mr. Puzzles got stabbed by Turkey Black and then he stabbed Mickey. So both of them were finished. Dead. It was surprised. It was kind of shocking when Turkey told me that. And I can see why that it was scrapped. It was a bit shocking and sad. But luckily we have the actual scene in episode 8 where Mr. Puzzle got stabbed by Turkey Black. What was just him as Turkey shadowing others trying to fight him. Most of them did, of course. Turkey survived and they both had to fight a battle. So yeah, I know there are some recent news about Calling of Violence, and according to the polls, that there are some people working on it, the coding script, the characters, and that's pretty much it. We just don't know when the pilot is gonna be released, but it'll come out eventually, soon. Also, ever SMT, the Dark Ranger arc will be the last arc of an SMT series. No, will be the last arc of SMT series before it ends. Yeah, it'll be the blast. And once I get the music box arc, the unknown timeline, and the resurrection arcs. And for the Vision arc, Turkey had given me some little funny lines. Good thing for part 3. When he added some like kind of comedy where Lily farts. Which is really funny, I'm not gonna lie. So, from yesterday, I did the host of the play party, and it went pretty well. There were only few people there, so it was not hard to teach. And let's just say it was kind of a lot of work. The resurrection arc would be the craziest arc I ever made, as in over about the main SMT storyline. Yup, it'll be insane. It'll be insane. It's going to be intense. Okay, I'm a lot better. Actually, I may have an idea for SFTT Music Box arc in the final part of it, the final episode, like a movie. But I'm going to have to talk to Turkey afterwards, because the idea came up. Because there was an idea came up in my mind. Oh, that'd be great and funny. Where, like, Turkey says that he will make a he'll make a reference of my SFT4AU eventually soon. Excuse me. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I just had something in my throat. Whew. You okay? Yes, I'm okay. I just had something in my throat, but I had to cough it out. Oh my god, today is so freaking hot. I'm not going to lie, it was hot this morning, and it was way hotter in the afternoon. At least you're okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Andres Silva 1771.
Maybe. Also, for everyone wondering if a Dark Voyager arc would be just a Foundation versus Dark Voyager, Ice King will be also featured in the Dark Voyager arc. However, his role will be different. Yeah, Turkey may have talked about it with me. Since I am into Fortnite eventually, well, just a little, because I know, because I'm getting used to it. And when I was like on live stream where Mr. Puzzle's Voyage has his takeover, and when I heard that someone didn't know about GTA, he was shocked. Just like how he was shocked when I didn't know Poppy Playtime. When he thought that I didn't know about Little Nightmares, which I know some of the games, and even though some of them were pretty new to me, and I did a bit of research. I'm just having my drink. This Thursday, I'm gonna go somewhere fun, and it'll be my time with some people from the program, and let's say I'm going to bowling, and I've been to bowling before, and it's pretty fun. And also making our arms tired. Sometimes I usually get strikes, or sometimes I get spares. Sometimes I let a bit of competition in my head. Oh my gosh. I get tired too. Yep, I heard. The game with that production is in production is nearly complete. I will make something special for my SFG4 AU. And it has been a year since I made the AU because it is really special, and let's just say I been working so hard on that, and I like how hard I worked on my comics. It's on hiatus, but I will get to it. And for the part of my SG4 AU, Blissifers, where puzzles and delight are engaged, and basically I made a date for the wedding art for them will be on next Friday. So I will post some arts on DeviantArt and Twitter, so you better keep your eyes out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to. Either there was a line that's gonna be an television or finale, and in the bin, Lily Love Raids trying to give Mr. Paulus a code word to signal the unsoul. To signal the unsoul. You can talk about it if you want. And it's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Toki-Tin told me about in the final part of Lily Fiction arc, where Lily tries to give puzzles to cope the shoot the code word, the signal, the insult. Where Lily was saying, "Okay, how about potato?" And some characters would say, "What is going on?" As Lily tries to give a signal to Mr. Puzzles Reforged. And when Lily said spaghetti, and Mr. Puzzles Reforged says, "Stop that, it's not, we don't need that." And I'm not gonna lie, when he showed me those lines, I get hungry. It's like the food code word. And I like it. It's based on the parts of where Jones gives the code words to the Foundation. Okay. Anyways, it's been past 40 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end the live stream here, and thank you guys so much for joining and hearing my conversation. And I'm sorry for hearing. I'm sorry for you guys to hear me all the sniffles and stuff. I just need to have a serious conversation. And I appreciate you all to understand what I'm going through. And remember, guys, be respectful and give kindness to others. As usual, this is Edith Guzman signing off.